Now look back, see how far you've come. Will you unravel in the sun, become undone, or find your place? Well, I wrote those lyrics in Sweden, actually. They were some of the last lyrics. And I think it was a feeling of, to be honest, I think it was a feeling like a worry of having lost what we'd built up. We, as a band and as a thing, and generally within life, it's something that we've controlled very much within, and like I've controlled it, and the other 4 members in the band, we've had a lot of control. And I think it's through, we felt possessive of what we'd done. And there was definitely a certain point in making the record where I was worrying that by having these foreign elements, these other people, these aliens entering our world, that they would destroy what we'd built up. My mother used to tell me a lot about Greek myths when I was younger and stuff. It would just be like bedtime story kind of stuff, to try and keep me in touch with my Greek heritage. And then, so Icarus is a really I think it's a very powerful metaphor for many things, for the idea of ambition, over-ambition, failure, hubris, like being, you know, excitement, youthful extravagance as well, because it's also about the fact that Daedalus is smarter because he's older, he understands not to go close to the sun. Icarus is both too excited, too naive, but he's achieved this great thing. They've achieved flight, you know? 2 men have achieved flight in whatever age of history, and then one of them perishes by being too thirsty, you know? So there's that kind of, I think there's that kind of imagery in the song, the idea of rise and fall, and it can be personal, it can be within a relationship between you and your girlfriend, or you and your boyfriend, or it could be, I even tried to want it to work even on a bigger level. I got quite interested in civilizations, rising and falling, Roman Empire and the Mayans and stuff. I wanted it to be a broad analogy, quite open and not too direct.
It's your heart that gives you this Western feeling. It's your heart that gives you this Western feeling.
The song to me felt like a very bright, colourful, because of the guitar arpeggio and the kind of, it felt very fast, and I was thinking of those sort of time-lapse scenes of traffic and lights, and like particularly like Japanese or a new brightness, new buildings, 21st century architecture, bright colours, and the idea of the Orient now as being sort of the new Wild West to me was quite exciting. And then that was, I mean, you know, I don't think this necessarily comes across the listener, but this is just for our perspective, but it felt like that mirrors this, like wanting to go to this new place, but what you're leaving behind might be better, and then you might fall, you know? So it's to do with place and security.